All right, so let's talk about chipping. Let's watch me do a chipping practice. I have two rules when it comes to chipping. They're very simple. The first is that the club head must slide under the ball. And then the second is that the follow-through must match the shot that you're playing. The follow-through really is one of the most important keys. So setting up for a chip, you're going to point the face where you want the ball to start. You're going to stand a little closer with your feet closer together. Ball position is back. Weight is forward. The movement matters. Arms stay straight. Teeter-totter your shoulders to move the club. Backswing, forward swing are roughly the same length. No conscious wrist bending or hinging. And no effort to rotate your wrists so that the face is not rotating open or closed in the chip shot. So I'm going to narrate you through the rest of these 15 or 13 golf balls that I got here. I'm going to look for those things. So aim the face. Stand a little closer, feet together, weight forward. I'll repeat that on this next one. Aim the face. Stand closer, feet together, weight forward. There you go. One more. You're going to stand a little closer than you normally would. Feet close together. Ball positions back, weight forward. There you go. All right, now for the next few, I want you to watch my shoulder movement. All right, so shoulders are relatively flat at address, and then I change the tilt of my shoulders, and that's what causes everything to move. So I teeter-totter my shoulders. That left shoulder comes down in the backswing, and then it raises up in the follow-through. The right shoulder goes up in the backswing and comes down in the follow-through. And everything else that my body is doing is simply a reaction to that little move. Now you'll notice in the follow-through that I have turned towards my target just a little bit, because you kind of have to when you're making a chip shot. But again, that rotation or that turning of my body is more in a response to the changing of the tilt position than it is me actually trying to physically turn. Right, so watch the teeter-totter of my shoulders. Left shoulder comes down and then it goes up. Or if you want to look at the other one, the trail shoulder or the right shoulder goes up in the backswing, and then it just kind of teeter-totters in the downswing. Now this chip shot that I'm playing is a pretty standard short chip shot. Definitely not able to putt this one. And so we got to just get the ball bouncing on the green, rolling up the hill towards where that flag is at. The next chip shot I'm going to show you is a modification of this, where you've got maybe less distance for the ball to travel, but you're still not comfortable putting. And then the third one will be something similar, maybe with a little more distance. So you'll be hearing these rules and the movement repeated many, many times over the coming minutes. For this next series of chip shots that I'm going to practice, we're going to be a little closer to the edge of the green. Still probably too much grass that is not very closely mowed that I'm not comfortable putting over, but I don't need that ball to travel very far. And also this is a downhill chip shot, so the ball is going to be rolling with a little bit of speed once it lands. And so I'm trying to find a shot here where I can just get that ball onto where the grass is mowed on the green and get it rolling. And so the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to lift the handle, stand closer, and lean my weight forward. And then teeter-totter, club slides under, follow through, gives you a good result. Also, I'm going to line that golf ball up almost with the edge of the toe of the club. And I'll show you this from the other angle here in just a second. So remember, the goal here is we're not trying to hit this ball a very far distance. So we're going to stand the handle up, push the hands up, stand closer, weight goes forward, teeter-totter the shoulders, and just bump that ball onto the green. The two rules still are in effect. Remember, my 2 rules for chipping is the club head must slide under the golf ball, and the follow through must match the shot that you're playing. So let's look at this now from the other angle. Now you can see just how much distance I need to travel, or I need the ball to travel before it's on the green. So I'm going to lift the handle, stand closer, lean my weight forward, and you can see that that ball's lined up on the toe of the golf club. And it just kind of bounces out onto the green and rolls down towards the hole. You're going to take a little bit of the speed off of the hit by lining up with the toe like that. If you line up with the middle of the face, sometimes you can get a little more pop than you want. So looking at it from, if I was chipping towards you, I'm going to raise the handle. Toe is off the ball is off the toe of the club, and then I lean my weight forward. All right, let's finish this session. So we're going to go handle up, stand towards, weight forward, teeter-totter the shoulders, club slides under the ball, and it's the shoulders that control the distance that that club is moving. Stand closer, weight forward, ball off the toe, teeter-totter, club slides under, good follow through. And the follow through is because of the shoulder changing, the change of shoulder tilt. Right, that teeter-totter movement. I'm not trying to use my muscles that are in my arms or my hands or my fingers to get this club head to move. It's the teeter-totter motion of my shoulders that are doing that for me. And then I'm just trying to apply the 2 rules, that the club head has to slide under the golf ball, and I need a follow-through that matches the shot that I'm playing. It's that follow-through matching the shot that I'm playing that actually helps me to slide that club head under the golf ball. All right, so handle up, stand closer, teeter-totter the shoulders, pop the ball onto the putting surface. When you watch where the ball is in relation to the club, it's almost on the edge or the toe of the club. So the ball's not coming off the center of the face, it's coming off towards the edge of the club, which is going to transfer a little less energy to the ball. Stand the handle up, stand closer, lean forward, teeter-totter the shoulders. Get that ball bouncing and rolling towards your target. Shaft up, ball on the toe, lean forward, teeter-totter. There you go. Remember, the ball is going to launch in the direction the club face is pointing. So if you need the ball to start further left of that flag, then I'm going to aim the club left. If I need it to start to the right of the flag, I'm going to aim the face to the right. Shaft up, ball on the toe, lean forward, teeter-totter the shoulders. My arms are staying straight because I have the sensation that I have them filled with super glue. I'm not trying to be as tense and as tight and as muscular as I can in keeping my arms straight. They just stay straight because I need them to. And then it's the shoulder movement that gets that club head moving back and through, following the 2 rules. For this third group of chip shots that I'm going to show you, this is more of the basic chip shot like we saw in the first one, maybe a little longer than that first one, definitely longer than the second one. And so we're just going to review the rules. Because this is my first time practicing this distance, I'm actually going to do a little rehearsal. So I want to get a sense of how much I need to teeter-totter my shoulders in order to get the ball to go where I want. So face goes where the ball goes, weight goes forward, ball's back, teeter-totter the shoulders, and the 2 rules still apply. The club head must slide under the golf ball, and the follow-through must match the shot that I'm playing. So what I've done, and I'll just make it explicit now so that you know, to help me slide that golf ball, help me slide the club head under the golf ball, is I put the ball position further back in my stance. So my angle of attack is just a little steeper with it. That's going to encourage that club to slide under the golf ball. All right, so we aim the face where we want the ball to go. Weight goes forward, teeter-totter the shoulders, and then let the club swing through. Club head slides under the ball, follow through matches the shot that you're about to play. Weight forward, arms stay straight. We're not trying to bend our wrists or our elbows. We're not trying to rotate the face of the club open or shut by flipping and closing our wrists at all. what we're trying to do is keep the club face essentially in the same orientation that it is at address, simply by teeter-tottering those shoulders, increasing and changing the tilt of our shoulders in the backswing and in the downswing. That helps us to make sure that our arms can stay straight and our wrists aren't moving. We're not rotating that face open and closed. You can, it just makes it complicated, right? And for a basic chip shot like this, where my goal is to make sure that my next shot is a putt and not another chip, this is the way that I teach all my students how to chip. So we aim the face where we want the ball to go. We're not rotating, we're not closing. That club face alignment stays the same throughout the swing. There we go. All right, so remember the rules. The club head must slide under the golf ball. To help us do that, we put the ball back in our stance, teeter-totter the shoulders. So the club head isn't actually on the ground for very long. It's just there briefly. It slides down under the ball, and then the follow-through takes it up off the ground almost right away. The beauty of this video is you can go back and watch it as many times as you need to. So we're going to go weight forward, ball back, teeter-totter the shoulders, slide that club under. The teeter-tottering of the shoulders ensures that the follow-through is good. We need that follow-through so that the length of the backswing, length of the forward swing are roughly the same because of how the shoulders have moved on that teeter-totter motion. So aim the face, weight forward, slide that club under with a good follow-through. Last one of the set right here. If you have any questions, send me an email, carl@getgolfhelp.com.